Welcome back. You're still with us on Startup Street. 9 Unicorns gets a new avatar, rebrands itself to 100 unicorns. As it rebrands, the VC firm has also launched its Fund 2 with a target of $200 million with a green shoe option of $100 million. Over 60% of the fund's corpus will be used to make first investments, while the rest will be used for follow-on investments. Joining me now to discuss the investment thesis is Apurva Ranjan Sharma, the co-founder of 100 Unicorns, and also with me, my colleague Ritu Singh. You know, Apurva, thank you so much for taking the time out and being here with us on Startup Street. As you launched your newest fund, you also went through a major rebranding exercise, and a result of this is that you're no longer 9 unicorns, but 100 unicorns. So why this change? What's the thought behind this new avatar?
See, the thought when we launched 9 unicorns was to develop 9 companies which has a potential to become unicorns. So in middle of the fund, with 3.5 years now, there are already around 15 companies where we invest in idea stage. They have crossed 100 million valuation, and they are between 100 to 500 million valuation. And soon they will be crossing, a unicorn status. They're going strong. Second, the growth stage investments from this fund, there are about, again, 12 companies which are already above $200 million. So we feel that, now there is time that the objective of the fund is going to be met soon. In the next fund, we should have a longer objective. We are also seeing a lot of growth in the, in the ecosystem. So when India will have in next 7 to 10 years around 1 million startups and 1,000+ unicorns, we can target to become an accelerator to create at least 100 potential unicorns. And that is a purpose of rebranding the fund.
Well, Apurva, that's quite bullish. This is Ritu coming in. Just, let's get to that fund too that you have launched. You're targeting about $200 million with another $100 million in a green shoe option. Tell us a bit about this fund and, what is the strategy? What are the priorities here?
Shruti, idea stage investing is our strength. And we are not, if you look into the global landscape, especially US, there are about 200+ accelerator fund. Our inspiration and aspiration is Y Combinator. They have created 100+ unicorns in the Silicon Valley. And, we want to do the same thing in India. This accelerator fund, which we have established, is investing in idea stage, but it also supporting the next 3 rounds of funding with the events like Demo Day and ProStar. So the support for every startup is very, very huge here. So there are 3 things which we offer to these startups apart from investing. In idea stage, we invest $250,000 to $5,000. Then the next round support is available for $1 million. And the next round support is available also $1.5 million. So, this support of 3 round supports help the companies, good companies. Maybe last fund we have done 145 company investments. 60% of the companies are able to avail this, sort of support. And then we also provide them strategic mentorship and go-to-market support. Apart from value creation support, we also help them in the value preservation support.
Right.
So that makes the overall very strong double mental package.
Absolutely. So it's like a holistic approach to investing in these startups, giving them all the support that they need to really scale to the next level. But if you could tell us the kind of opportunity, the kind of startups that you're looking to invest in, where do you think we will see the next wave of innovation coming in from?
So the next fund, although we are sector agnostic, but over time we have realized that we have done great. Our startups have done good in deep tech SaaS, like companies like VideoVerse, which is now 500 million, Pixis, which is also 500 million. Similarly, in EV space, companies like Jeep Electric, companies like BlueSmart, they're our portfolio. So we have 9 sector focused in this. That is a little bit more focused approach there, where our Sunicorn founders, around 20 Sunicorn founders have signed up and also investing in the next fund. They are going to mentor our startups. And this is, a new experimentation in terms of developing their startups. So these 9 sectors will be, of course, as I said, EV, fintech, D2C, agri, defense, then manufacturing, technologies. And also, we are looking to invest in travel. And some of the startups we also, looking into healthcare sector. So these are sectors where we already have some good success stories, and we've able to deliver. So that's why we'll have a little bit more focus, around 10, 15 million will be allocated to each of these sectors, and we'll be developing around 10, 15 startups in each of these sectors. And the capital will be deployed for the follow-up or the rest of the sectors.
Sure. Apurva, this is Ritu again. A lot of focus from you on the valuation these companies will be able to acquire, but give us a more holistic view in terms of, these 200 challenger startups emerging from India. Who exactly are they challenging, and what is your expectation out of them? And also a quick word on the current funding environment. Do you expect that to ease going ahead?
See, I think the last quarter, India has bounced back in terms of funding environment. If you look into last quarter funding, it has really improved. Despite last 2 years winter, because of we developed very high quality startups, the startups raised a lot of capital. Our startups in the last 5 demo days have raised close to $500 million, right? And this happened in the last 3 years only. But overall, if you ask me, general environment, the environment is improving. India has already around 1,700 venture capital domestic funds now. And, globally, about 3,500 global VCs are looking to invest in India. So the unicorn stories, again, in the last 1 week, you have seen there are 2 announcements of the Porter is one of them, and there's one more unicorn already announced. So these announcements of unicorn has come back, right? So, this was a cyclical thing, and it was understood that, after suddenly a surge of unicorns, there was supposed to be a gap. But Indian overall startup ecosystem is almost growing at 30,000 to 40,000 startups every year. Right. It's improving day by day.
Absolutely. So, Apurva, quite bullish there on India's startup ecosystem. But, thank you so much for taking time out and being on the show with us today.
Thank you very much for taking us in the show. Thank you very much.